welcome back to the D&D Family Gamers. I'm Dragoon here, back on Genshin Impact, folks. Welcome to the show. And today we're going with money because I don't have shit to do. Quite literally. So I figured, let's talk about some ideas, have some fun, relaxation, you know, normal stuff. And maybe look around. I just want you to, while I'm talking about some of the ideas, and we got to talk about the developer discussion, which apparently in 5.7 we will be officially getting loadouts. Which I won't lie. Cool. Will I mostly use it? Nope. And I'm gonna say why. Don't you want to have different laws on units? Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. But I just try to get a set that works on each of them, so I don't have to swap. But enough of that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jack, dude, you don't get yourself out of trouble, brother. Sheesh. Alright, anyway, let's look around and see if we can find any treasure. I'm not gonna help him today. Alright, let's see. Okay, no, stop. There you go. Oh, anyway, as I was trying to say, while getting interrupted by that, is, we'll be talking about some ideas again, which hopefully they put into the game. But also, we'll talk about the discussion. Another thing we're talking about is apparently now, when you do your, like, your ley lines, or like your artifact runs, or talent runs, you can use now either your fragile run for 3 times the loot, as well. Which personally is good, don't get me wrong. It is good, but my brain goes in autopilot so much, so I won't hardly use that feature at all. Maybe once in a while I might. Wait, what the heck is this? Really, Wallflower? That's not gonna work, buddy. Anywho. Trying to see if I find any treasure. Because apparently one in Mondstadt I'm missing. Which honestly ticks me off. But another thing I heard about is apparently now when the test runs off for the characters, we're gonna have to be able to click a thing to see a test, like a demo of the character before you even use the ability. Which I'm like, okay. Oh my god, Miss Mate, buzz off. I am not dealing with y'all. Oh my. Okay, you know what? Wait down. Do that.
Up and away!
I tried to be kind. I tried. She just dialed on his ass. Nice job, Vanessa. Do it again. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll get interrupted by that little turd nugget. From what I understand, also, they're gonna be. Oh, what's it? I just watched the video a few minutes ago, so I'm trying to remember it all. They were saying, like, let me think how it was worded. Oh! Apparently now, if we go to here, the book, and then go down to enemies, apparently now you gotta be able to see the ley lines in here, and then track it to where you want to go. So like if you want ley lines in, say, Fontaine, you can click it and then search it through on the map. And apparently now, if you're not sure how the bosses fight, you have to click onto them and figure out what they are, and what their weaknesses are, apparently. Which is good for people that are, you know, just starting out, don't know the weaknesses that well, and don't want to look up any tutorials. Which, probably fine with that, you know.
Next on the agenda.
But, enough about that one. Actually, let me pause for half a second so I can get to the page I need. Give me one sec. Let's see. Ah, here it is. But we have birthday folks, we all get loadouts in the game, officially. And this is something I want to see in the game, folks. And like, I know people say, oh, don't do that, it won't be worth it. Because like, they'll say, oh, they don't have to be 5 stars. No, they won't. Because what I'm thinking, folks, is we need some of the NPC units that we meet along our journey actually playable units. Like, for example, Jet from that storyline, which I love Jet's character. Such a sweetheart. Bit of a war and a half, but hey, that's what you love her. And I still don't understand why people say she doesn't like Aether when I did her storyline and she gave off hints to me. Maybe you're the opposite pick,
We're
I
way
don't know.
behind schedule.
But my point. Either way, though, I want to see like Jet, Dunya Zod, the girl from the R&R. I forgot the name of her fan. Anna, I think. I want to say it's Anna.
It's so nice to
And
de-stress.
oh, what was the other one? I don't remember names right now. I really don't remember names. That is so annoying in my brain. But either way, back to the point though, I would love to see playable NPC characters that we meet along our journey that are really cool units and like come on. Like another thing I wouldn't mind seeing actually is if we go to Archive, go to Living Beings is the easiest way to show you while trying to think of the names because I can't remember them at the time. But I want like playable versions of these two and like even some of the Fatui agents that we meet may be hilarious to play at. That'd be fun. Like trap the enemy with the mirrors, that'd be sick. And the other playables, I would love to have like these ones that actually summon up minions. Like, come on, that'd be sick. And they can do it generally because we do have like Fischl that summons Oz, Strongly summons Wobba. And like these other ones, like these character designs will be sick as playable units. Like I could say not so much for like say the Airmite character, not Airmite, the Netland characters, tribe members. That's it. I'd say maybe not for them. Like they're cool, don't get me wrong, but the Airmites in general, like these ones, they put so much effort in these designs. It's actually insane. So like if they could actually bring these ones as playable, bruh, that'd be sick. And here's the thing, they don't even need to make them 5 stars. Make them 4 stars. Why not? Like me personally, I think that'd be cool as hell. And like make it a little bit more fun. Maybe like you don't even have to put them in the guidance system. What you could actually do, and this would be interesting, is based off the quest you do, or based off how many you take down. Like, let's just use for example right here. Watch this. Say for example, wrong and dum dum. Let me just find one I can just do an example. Okay, let's take these ones for example. These ones. Let's see how many. Yes, it does. Say if you want to unlock one of these ones, like say the animal version of him, of her, she looks freaking cool. You have to defeat him so many times. So oh, you can get her unlocked at 50 poles. Like that's gonna be cool as hell. And to make it a little different, to have that slight redesign, there's a slight one. Like still have the majority of like, can I absorb? Thank you. Like have the same thing here, the same outfit, just remove the face cover. Dude, that would be so dang cool. So, you know, you have more units. And, like, let's just be honest, folks, they haven't released Ship of 4-star units for a while. Like, yes, I know they haven't released Aoife and Auroron. But if we're going by honesty, folks, look at this. Look at this span of... Alright. Scrap. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot, apparently.
Huh?
But you can see there is a big bit, like, say right here. When Lokachia came out, it was Mualani, Kniech, and Sheolin before we got Auroron. And look at this. Right here, we got 3, but then goes to Lanyan, then Mizuki, then to Iansan, then to Ressa. So it's... I see what they're doing, never mind. But either way, if they can do that, and let us have them, like, be the ones that's asking, like, the stories. Like, for example, the girl that we had to fight named Hawk, I think her name was. Is he a Hawk or Falcon? I forget. The one that I did not want to fight, but the game forced me to. Yeah, turds. That part annoyed me so bad back then. Hey, if I'm being honest, it even still annoying me today. Like, you killed off one of my characters I want to get, you dirty mothers. Either way, though. Let me see. Wait, where am I? Talking about these things and I lose track of where the hell I am. Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, that's one. Oh, what's this? And that is... Oh, nope, almost didn't. There we go, guy. You know, I mean, easy way to show you folks is if I go to my teapot and show you what I mean. Let me go to my teapot for a second. And then something I want them to do because it doesn't make sense. Like,
This
let me show
realm
you.
is...
Yeah, I know. You can see here, we're allowed only 8 units at a time to be in a zone. I think that should be bumped up to 10, if not 14.
If you ever have it...
Because, like, think about it. Like, look how far I have to take them out. Like, yeah, I know the update may as well, you know, have them closer-ish because of the low limit. But why not be able to, like, look at this. I have the rest all the way over there. I would have, like, more kids, you know, like, yeah, in my house I have a ton of them. But it's like, come on. Do I do something stupid? No. Badly, for thinking that. Excuse me, some folks. But I think that'd be, you know, fine for the game because then it'd be easy to get characters max friendship. What it was all about that, I didn't say increase the friendship. But, and I know people don't be complaining like, but they already, you know, that's already at 10. Why would we want to go further? Because they would go from friendship to, I don't know, lover or something, or crush. And like, here's the thing, this is the thing right here. It is optional because, like, let's go to my character archive. My friendship with Ganyu is max, and it's been max for a very long time. Well, they increase it to, like, say, 10 to 20 or 10 to 15, one or the other. That will be when you get the option to date said character. Now, here's the thing. Like, yeah, you can leave as is, but let's say you have to click a button, like, say, I don't know. I don't know what button I can do, but there's a button you click and it gives you a quest to go meet up with the character to go on, like, you know, talk, and then they say they want to go on a date, or you basically muster up the courage to ask them out. And I know people are saying, you only do that if you want to get the girls. Well, yes. But if you want to go with the dudes, that's probably fine. That's right there. Like me, the dudes are my bros. They're cool and all, but they're just my brothers. What the heck? That's loud. Why is that so bloody loud? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I'm on the door! Ah! Really, slime? Really?
Yeah! Look out below!
Nice job, Ressa. Oh my god. Can't even look around in peace. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Damn. I swear, his last treasure is giving the migraine at me, I swear. Actually. Did I get an achievement that was up here? I forgot. I think I did. Like, I had to be on a tippy top. Wait.
Woo!
No. Oh, alright, here we go again. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, let's get this over.
Still in. Thank you, dear. Yep, I got it. Okay, that's what I thought. I gotta make sure, you know. See, I had it up there because I want. Wait, what the heck is that? Hold on. Put you back on.
Woohoo!
Oh, wait. Is that Monster House that? Oh, it is. It is. Okay, it's the cathedral. Okay. I was very confused there for a second. I was like, it didn't look right. But, oh, wait a minute. Okay, can we just agree this looks a little fishy?
Too strong!
I can't see. Alright, let's just try something. Nothing? Anything else? Well, I didn't work as planned. Well, this is dope.
Born of ice and frost.
There. Nothing. Okay. Well, I had to try. Oh well. But another thing I want to see is actually more crossover characters. But no, let me finish this, folks. It's a big but. I don't want to do it like, you know, they just easily just, like, it's okay to give us the character, like, in the mail, yes, but can we just have, like, a little story, like, a little mini event, like, you know, introduce the character to the team, like, say, you have to travel, you have to walk, and you just bump into said crossover character, and they ask you, where are we, where am I, yada yada. And you tell them that you're in Tibet. And you get to know them for like, maybe it's like an hour-long quest, maybe, or a half-hour quest, whatever. Instead of just doing like with the Aloy, which is really sad, Because, like, come on. I know a lot of people dislike Aloy. Me personally, I like her because I played Horizon. Horizon is a great game. And seeing them doing this to her on here, a little bit, you know, sad. You know what I mean? So, like, if they could do something like that, you know, because, like, once they do an announcement for a, you know, a crossover character coming, have a whole event, you know, have some fun, you know, get to know the character. Instead of just being like how we got Aloy, it's just, surprise, you got her, you're welcome. Which was really weird. So, like, if they could just fix that, and I do that for, like, whenever they do more crossover characters, which, be smart, Hoyo, be smart. It would all be good. And, like, here's another thing. If we go, let's take Aloy for an example. Like, here's the thing. Aloy is the only character in the entire game that has a red background behind her on this side here. Which is very strange because she's the only one. I'm assuming that is for the crossover units. But here's the thing. Why not make it so we have more crossovers with different characters from other games? And here's another thing. These things right here, these constellations, which is a bunch of BS, it's like, why? It's dumb. Why not make it so that, like, you, like, maybe during that quest line, if they may want to make a fairly long bit, say that you get the constellation for a set character. For free! Like, imagine that, folks. If they actually do this correctly, they could pop off. Like, if they actually thought about folks, they can make so much money, it's not even funny. Like, hands down. If they actually did, they would be in gold. And that's why I do these videos every so often, just to talk about ideas that, and I know a lot of times I repeat some of the ones, because I'm wanting to put it in, like the dating and weighing system. That's a big one I want in. Because you know how fast I'm married Ganyu, or Ryan Shogun, or Miko, or any of the other people I have anything for in this game? I do not play Harpy! But here's the thing also, make it that you can actually go on a quest with them to get the ring. Like, if you ever played Sword Online Hollow Fragment, I think I'm on, there's a quest line, and spoiler warning if you haven't played it, so don't mind this for about 10-20 seconds. Asuna and Kito somehow got divorced even though they never pressed the button. So they had to go on a whole entire quest line to get remarried. So, why not have something like that? Not the divorce thing, by the way. What's the one before? How about we go on the quest and we have to get the materials to make the ring that we go to, say, a blacksmith. So, just say, for example, the one in Mondstadt. We give them the materials. It takes maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes to craft, I don't know, something like that. Or, heck, even if it takes a whole day type deal in-game. Like, you can just simply go over here and just go like that. Simple as that. I think that'd be a... Oh, man, I would love to see that mechanic in the game. Like, I would marry the characters that I want in a heartbeat. Like, why not? And now, here's another thing about that system, folks. Is that they can only marry the Traveler, not other characters. It has to be the Traveler. So either as Aether or as Lumine. One or the other. Wait a minute, hang on. All we have 99 units? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 98. 9. Yeah, we're about to at 99 units, so Skirk will be number 100. Oh my Jesus. Wow. And that's another thing. This is something I think they need to start doing because now officially we're going to be hitting 100 units. I think now the triple banners have to come into the game. And I know people are going to say, oh, but that won't give us as much time to get characters. At first, yes, you would think that. But that would mean the characters have more chance of getting reruns. Because trust me, it takes so long. Like, think about this, folks. When Risley first came out, he literally didn't have his first rerun for over a year. It's like, what?
Yes, I see.
It really made no sense. Like, it really made no sense. Like, why do you do that? That just sounds dumb. So, like, if they could, you know, do that. Like, I know at first it seems a lot. But for someone like me, like, I already know if I'm only at Scorpio, she won't be back for at least a year. Because A, she is cryo a lot, and for some odd reason, Hoyle doesn't like giving cryo units a rerun, which is very weird. But if they could just do these few things that we talk about, I could see this game becoming the best. It could. And like, I know people say, oh, you're doing that because you want this game to succeed. If I'm being honest, I want all the gacha games I got to succeed. Because I like playing them. I don't just play one gacha game, folks. I play multiple. I have mastered the stories in Genshin Impact, Xenozone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, and Winds and Waves. Up to date! Like, if you see in my videos I post up of those games of Honkai Star Rail, Xenozone Zero, and Winds and Waves, I have no story. Nothing. Like, yeah, I get the events I need to do every so often, my grinding, that type of deal, but it's just, I don't have shit. It's like, I'm done. There's nothing. That's why you may have been noticing with the videos I've been posting up lately, some of them are shorter than I would normally do. Because I don't have nothing to do in the games. And that even still applies even to Genshin as well, because like, I know people say, oh, don't you have hangouts or story quests you do? No, no, and no. I complete everything up to date. I always do it every version so I don't get left behind. I don't ever miss a story quest. I will say when I first started playing I kinda did, but that was like when I first started playing. But that's the thing though, you know. I just don't have shit to do anymore in these games, so it's like, I try to come up with ways to make new content for the games so I have fun. But like yeah, technically right now, for example, on Honkai Star Rail, I'm treasure hunting because there's treasure for me to get. But once I'm done collecting that treasure, there's not much. Except they do have Divergent Universe, which that is a, something to be a nightmare. And other times, funny as hell. Wait a minute. No, hit them. No, oh my god. Do you not hit the slime? Oh, what the? I was trying to hit that a lot of time. I was like, I didn't want to hit them, but AI is like, nah, you can't hit that. But like, now, this is another thing I want to see, and this can apply to all of them, of the gachas I play, is replayable story quests. Like, if you want to, like, you know, relive some of the older ones. Like, I haven't played the first part of the Archon Quest for a very long time. Like, my journey, where I started out at, right here, was literally on, but just do this, and then go all the way up. Over 4 years ago! Like, if we could just get this so we can, you know, relive our time of playing a game, remembering that, you know,
Next
just
on
having
the
fun.
agenda.
Like, yeah, I build my units like crazy. I won't lie, I do. I'm majority of them all built. About 50, I believe it was. Something like that. Like, I got towns all up? No, because I try to get full stuff for the characters, which sometimes can drive you batty. Especially like when we take Miku here, for example. I had on a two-piece for the longest time, but then I was like, oh, I gotta farm our new set. Which is this one, which, God, was that a nightmare. But I was going troop with Mars as a hunter. Good stuff in general. And just trying to get these words such a pain in my ass. Quite literally. Hmm. Where's some respawn alternatives I don't know about? That's another thing. Look, that's a dawn on me. Respawnable treasure chests.
We're way behind schedule.
And I know people say they would never do that. They lose money. Yes and no. Because, for one, if you have all treasures, let's just say you got all treasures in Gelsong Hill. Just for example. Let's just say, like, oh, there's an option here that you say you press, I don't know, L2 or something, I don't know. They can set something, I don't know. That gives you an option to reset the area of treasure chests. But it costs you, like, let's just say for the first time, maybe 200,000 more. Just ballparking, of course. And respawn treasure chests that you would be able to gather up again and get more primo gems. But there's like two things that would happen. One, the treasure chests would have to be more value than they were the original time, because in these treasure chests in Mondstadt territory were very low. Like, if you open a common chest, you may not get any primo gems. So like, if they can adjust that and make it so that you can get, you know, treasures, you know, and do it that way, I think it'd be really good, because then it's like, you know, you get more rewards, which helps you on your journey by getting your characters leveled up and everything. But here's the next thing. When you do it again, say you collect every treasure, let's just say there's like 50 in. I don't know how many's here, I forgot. It's been a while. But then you're like, okay, I'm gonna reset it again, because the option will be there. But this time, instead of costing you 200,000, it would cost you, let's just say, 300,000 or 500,000, one or the other, I don't know. And like, doing this over and over would slowly upgrade treasure. Like, say, for example, all the common chests on your third, like, you know, run, like you get your original run, then the respawn, then the next respawn, it would make them all into tier 2 chests. And I think that's exquisite. Yeah. But the thing, every time you do the reset, it does get more and more expensive. And you can't do it
Next
over
on the
and over.
agenda.
Like, there's a cooldown phase. Like, say, you can only respawn them, like the zone, let's just say, the zone here, once per week or month. But, like, each one can have a reset individually. Or, if you click on a certain button, and it would let you reset the whole zone. Like, you know, whole area. So, say, for example, Mondstadt. It would respawn all, and it would just combine the grand total. So, like, for example, there's what, 4 zones in Mondstadt? That would cost you, first time only, roughly 800k. Or maybe if you do it, like, you know, all combined, it's a little cheaper. Like, me personally, I would do that in a heartbeat, because I don't have super treasures anymore. Like, yeah, there's a few here and there that really are a pain in my ass. And trust me, folks, I have looked. Oh, I was like, what the hell is that noise? That just scared the hell out of me. Made me freaking look for a second. But I think it'd be a good feature for the game to help out with, so we don't constantly have to either, put money into the game. And this would also help out free-to-play players because, like, there's not a lot of things you can do. Once you get an area harvested, what can you do? Like, doing this, I think it'd be really good for the game. Like, am I asking too much? Honestly, no. Dang it. Like, if they could just do this, it will be so good for the game's progression. Cause at least then, like for me, right now, I have honestly, this whole patch I have remaining. Like, look, we have 12 days to the next patch, and I have barely anything to do. Like, yes, tomorrow I gotta do my grinding. That's just normal. Then the next day, I got nothing. It's like, I gotta think of something to do that would make it more fun.
We're way behind schedule.
What sounds crazy, I know. So if they can do this, it'll be amazing. We'd be able to have fun. I'd be able to like, oh, you know what? I can go explore Mondstadt again and collect treasures. It's like enjoy the scenery. Fight Mondstadt not gonna be a freaking tanky as hell. But trust me, those newer enemies in like Natlin, Fontaine, and Sumeru, some of those enemies in those territories are freaking tanky. And I quite literally mean that. It's like, bro, I think you put too much help on them. Like, even if you put into a point of just Hilichurls, for example, there's actually a difference in their health gains per region. Now, I'm just my Hilichurl. Actually, Slime will do, hang on. That's about 30,000 HP. Let me go, let's just say Fontaine. Now, where was there some slides I know of? Oh, I know where. Over here. Yeah, we don't get one of those
Next
guys.
on the agenda.
What I want.
We're way behind schedule.
Ah, there they are. Alright, there we go. Got those two dead, so I can calculate this. Oh, freaking heck. 5K. About 35K, it looks like. Hey, Arthur, what up? Not much. Just come up with some ideas that they can run the game. That they hopefully put in. I did not take care of the game as a map. Wait a minute. Oh, no spot. Do you mind finding each other? Huh? No, that is the little camp. Oh, I didn't realize this was not entry to the Cryo Redesign. Hang on.
Yeah.
Get lost. Did the wall for stuff because I need that. There's a cookie pie out here?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess have a meal before you take on an idiot. That is funny. Wonder remember why I put that there. I really don't.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Oh, I didn't know why. Yeah, that's right. My God, I mean, I'm not nearly your slime. Bug off. Dude, now that is a sunset. Now that is a hell of a view. Now another idea I want them to put in, but they probably won't, but I would love it to, is make the weekly bosses free resin. Because remember folks, you can only fight them once a week. Individually. But if you want to fight them all at once, it takes you over 600 bloody resin. I think it's like 630 or 640, somewhere on that. Which is a ton of resin. That is like over 3 days worth of resin. Well, no, almost 4 days to be technical. Which is bonkers. So like, change these little things. And they'll see a big difference with players. Well, yeah, I know right now from what they say in the discussion thing, they are now putting in an artifact loadout for each character. Which does good for players that keep on swapping the builds and, getting it right. But apparently you only have up to 2 sets per character. And this, folks, right here, this spot, if you took that sunset here, there'll be a treasure chest right... I think where was... No. Right over there somewhere, like, in that area. Roughly. Which annoyed the hell out of me because I'm like, what the heck? Like, who would think, oh, go on top of the pillar, grab a Zensedia, and get a treasure chest? Oh my god.
We're way behind schedule.
I don't think they're happy with me, boys. Ow. Where is that bloody thing around here? Whoa! Why'd you just spawn?
Oof! Heads up! Hi! Yeah!
I was hoping that was the treasure chest. Awesome one test.
Heads
Drop!
up!
No ball damage on Baressa. You know, technically that would break your butt. Fine point though. God. I think Moss has done. Like, I'm about to go on Hoyle 11, see about the treasure chest, see how many I'm off. If I am. I did get that one, I just forgot. And if I did, I'm gonna be very angry at myself. I did do this moment, right? Double check. Yes. For fun, I might put myself down to, like, say, hard difficulty, and I want to see how high and go because that means I'll be so much weaker. I just want to see how far. I might do that maybe tomorrow or the next day, something like that. Just to see how funny it would be. I don't know, that might be hilarious.
Running late again.
And right there, Walt. Well, I think that's going to be a good point to drop in, folks. So, Dragon here at the D&D Family Gaming Show. Hope you all had a great time watching. We didn't really do much today. We just mulled around, talking about some ideas, hopefully put into it, talking about the developer discussion, which from what it sounds like, is going to be pretty good, you know. And of course, the live stream will be on the 6th, so we'll see what's going on there. And of course, on that day, you will have the codes on the channel. So you guys can get the codes if you don't miss them.
All I can think about is Diluc.
I swear they changed her voice actress. I swear.
Next on the agenda.
I've heard her voice line way too many times. And the voice does not sound similar. Well, anyways though, if you enjoy, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you on another one of Genshin Impact. I will see you, and y'all take care, buddy. I will catch you on this one. Hope to see y'all then. Laters.